Curry, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now, here is Russell. Jokic kicks to Middleton, outside Westbrook. Pass to Griffin. Here's Jokic, wide open, and the jumper falls for him.
This is the kind of start they were hoping
Stop
for.
moving around here.
Shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Lillard finds Thompson. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Offensive rebound. It's out of bounds. And then a last touch by Griffin. And Thompson puts up a deep three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the deep.
Back to Thompson for three. Doesn't go that time. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Middleton left side. Passes it to Jokic. And it's a high from three-point range. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
Another way that Jokic keeps pressure on the defense is that he can spray home a few threes if you don't keep an eye on him.
Lillard with the bucket.
Did a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Stolen by Thompson. And they're on the break. Back to Davis. There's the three. Drains the three-pointer.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Here's Russell with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
Lillard attacking. He gets that one. Lillard's got his second bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up. High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Here's Beal and Middleton with the block.
Well, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Outside Westbrook. It's stolen by Davis. Lillard with it. Was picked up by Russell. And Middleton with the block. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Vucevic comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for D'Angelo Russell. The West also making some changes. Towns is checked in for Davis. And Aldridge is subbed in for Ben Simmons. In the corner, Middleton with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. East All-Stars ahead, up by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Oh.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends. And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the East All-Stars, they've got Nikola Jokic. Lowry out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Vucevic, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Embiid, he's checked in for the East.
You know, very quiet. Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers, consistent. A nightly double-double threat. You know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
They get it back. Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so he hits both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And it's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers, and in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Yes, that goes in. Middleton's got the lead up to 6 now for the East All-Stars.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
That'll be a 5-second call. George is checked in for the East. Curry comes in for Russell Westbrook. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Thompson. James Harden comes in for Bradley Beal. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Damian Lillard. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Aldridge, the pass to Harden. The offensive rebound. Here's Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse for him.
Outside for Lowry. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Harden and the jam by Harden.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
And there's the pass to Curry. Embiid with it, guarded by Harden. Outside Lowry. To the middle. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Thomas.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The East making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it out to Harden. Harden draws the double. Irving from long range hangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 3-point West All-Star lead.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Well, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Inside, there's Towns, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Will it go? And Giannis throws it down.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
A tight game here in Charlotte. Towns in the corner. Pass to Leonard. From the arc. And it's the East with the rebound. Here's Curry. Harden with the defensive effort.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. And it's sent back by George.
But I tell you what, Paul George is so tough on defense. Love the way he gets after people. He's excellent at staying in the play as well as staying in the stance so he can come up with rejections and deflection.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
And, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And some changes here for the East. Jokic, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Blake Griffin comes in for George. And it's Russell in for Kyle Lowry. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Davis is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Kevin Durant comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Bron is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Simmons subbed in for Irving. Out there East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Anthony Davis. Russell kicks to Curry. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 9 points.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice down to the open teammate by Russell.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. On defense, the East All-Stars, they lead by 4. Cans it from downtown.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the three. He knows momentum is in the balance and he wants it to swing his way.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Jokic kicks to Antetokounmpo. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 11 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That one goes. It's counted. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Jokic, no good. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Oh, man. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Davis. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's KD. Jokic with the steal. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime.
Jimmy Ricks.
And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to
Man,
2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Walker's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Harden outside for the lead. LeBron trying to free himself up. And they're running. Others with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And the took by Giannis.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of zone, I think the D's happy to just get out, allow them to prove holes right now.
Leonard dishes to James. Curry with the steal. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And Walker kicks to George. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Embiid, no good. Embiid's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Harden. Shot up 2 there. Harden's got 6.
Great focus from the clever guard, James Harden. I mean, so good at staying with the shot, even under duress.
They double team Curry. 13 feet away. They get it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, the defender all.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the East with some changes. Vucevic checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Curry. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. Bradley Beal comes in for James Harden. Irving. Here's Aldridge. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Embiid. And here's Walker outside. Beal pulls it in. Down low. Stolen by George. And here we go. Westbrook into the hoop. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. And that's now 6 points for Kemba Walker.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his team. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
They double team Walker. Here's Vucevic. The second effort. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for the East All-Stars.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Back to Westbrook. Over Beal. That one is good for Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
He's got so much in his package on offense. Embiid just knows how to score the basketball.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The West All-Stars have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. And here are the East All-Stars. They lead by 4. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms and his timing's good too.
No way.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. And it's Middleton penetrating to the inside. Westbrook finds Vucevic. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And here are the East All-Stars now. A 2-point game. Unloads from 13. And the jumper is good. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Look at the mid-range area of the court. Definitely in Vucevic's game. Clearly, he's an outstanding shooting center.
Aldridge, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that move, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pushing it up. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Damn.
Stolen by Aldridge. 3-on-3. Beal, the pass to Thompson for the lead. Rebound by the East All-Stars. And Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. It feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, they're to erase this deficit. He's got to step up.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the East with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Vucevic. Griffin comes in for Embiid. And D'Angelo.
What the fuck?
West All-Stars
Jimmy,
also changing it
good
up. Anthony Davis comes in for Tyler. And Simmons subbed in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Just 3 to shoot, and good that time. Russell's got 5.
He opened the gates and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And they pick up 2. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for the East All-Stars.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right now.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and West also making a switch. LeBron is checked in for the West All-Stars, shooting their 5th and 6 free throws for the game. He's off on the
You know, when you played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
Russell against Harden. Back to Russell, to the paint. Jokic finds Griffin. Russell from long range. That one's not going to go. And so it's the East All-Star. Headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We'll return shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better. In the second half, they've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Curry is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Griffin. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. And the jam by Harden.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
The 8-footer. Kicked it out to Giannis. And stolen by Simmons. And they're pushing it up. Out that one, the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from James.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You got to wrap him up. You got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion. Because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
Timeout call, East All-Stars.
Every time I have a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this tournament.
George is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyrie Irving is checked in for the West. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, will see if they can build on this lead.
Davis, the pass to Simmons. And the shot goes in.
Well, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10". It's a nice touch. It's a nice combination there to basket.
Got that one up quick. And it's 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
LeBron kicks to Simmons. Outside Irving. From deep three-point range. And it's the East with the rebound. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. So looking it over. And the rejection by James.
Brown, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block will put a major bounce in his step.
George against Harden, making 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in on his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And it goes down 2 points.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's James, and the layup is good.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Curry outside. They grab their own miss. Jokic and Davis sends it back. So finds Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. This is like 3 assists now in this one.
And really credit their advantage on the back row. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebound.
I'm holding.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Vucevic comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Kemba Walker in for Russell. The West also making some changes. Durant's checked in for Simmons, and it's Leonard in for LeBron. Curry shot is off. The West All-Stars with the ball. Trailing here by 8. And the take by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. Outside Curry. It's the three-point line. Curry's got the
Curry don't miss,
for the East All-Stars.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Blake Griffin comes in for Joel Embiid. And Middleton subbed in for Kemba Walker. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Timeout called East All-Stars. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Time out for an injury report. Now for an update on Antetokounmpo's injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the East All-Stars. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we
I'm
now
not swimming
know
over. I'm done.
how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates...
I want you to clean your McDonald's trash
It's
up.
really a helpless feeling.
Curry dishes to Middleton. Curry passes to Griffin. Over Irving. Back to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. It drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 18 points for Steph Curry. Irving kicks to Harden. Jacks up a 3. And that one is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. It's Curry with the drive. And that will be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the play with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And I wonder if Curry ever thought that so many young players out there would be following his lead. He's absolutely changed the game.
The 3 from Harden. They get it back. Durant dishes to Davis. That one goes in.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to.
They double team Curry. Middleton outside.
Oh.
Distance 3 is good.
Yeah.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden against Griffin. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to just give themselves a little bit of a break. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's
Yeah,
not
bro.
going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against
Yeah,
his
it's like a 11
constitution.
point lead.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
I don't know
Boy,
about
their
that.
hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to George. Now here's Vucevic. The feed to Griffin. Outside for Curry. From 11 feet away. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerful offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
And the East with some changes. Joel Embiid is checked in for Vucevic. Antetokounmpo comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Kevin
Oh.
Walker in for Paul George. The West All-Stars also with the Sun. Thompson's checked in, and it's good for 2.
Man.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. When he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Thompson inside the line. Again, the West All-Stars. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Middleton on the wing. Curry fires from way outside. Offline. So the East All-Stars win it. A confident win.
You get out my ear with that shit.
I mean, it was a solid performance
Not
here
bad,
at
bro.
home. And I think they
Right. I know. That's what I'm saying. No, you're not allowed to eat or drink in here.
Greg Anthony and David Owens.
You guys look at